The Minnesota State Student Athlete Advisory Committee is partnering with the One Love Foundation and the Minnesota State Violence and Response Program to educate the 10 signs of an unhealthy relationship.
For example, they might jump into big relationship decisions really quickly, like saying I love you very early in the relationship, or stating that you need to be together all the time, or push or pressure you into moving in together earlier in the relationship than you feel comfortable with. For possessiveness, they might tell you who you can and who you can't hang out with, or tell you that other people are against them and you need to side with your partner. An example of manipulation, they might give different reasons or justifications for trying to control your behavior, like telling you that there's something wrong with you and that they're trying to help you fix it. An example of isolation, they might tell you that they should be all you need, or that other people don't care about you as much as they do. Or they might call you names for wanting to hang out with other people or spend time with your friends or your family. An example of sabotage is when an unhealthy or abusive partner threatens to or actually shares intimate pictures or texts or other information about you without your consent to try and hurt you and hurt your reputation. Examples of belittling are name-calling, putting you down in front of other people or when you're alone with them, making you feel bad about the way you look, about your intelligence, your choice of major or the sport that you're in, different extracurriculars that you're in, making you feel bad about your friends, or other things that are important to you. An example of guilting is that some abusive partners might say that you're the only one who can help them, or you're the only one who understands them. This might make you feel responsible for them and their mental health or their safety, and that might keep you in the relationship. An example of volatility is when an abusive or violent partner becomes very angry, yelling, shouting, breaking things, maybe driving recklessly, as a way to make you feel like you're walking on eggshells, to make you feel intimidated and on edge. Someone who's deflecting responsibility might say that their violence or abuse, hitting you or choking you, calling you names, hurting you emotionally or physically, that's your fault because you, quote, provoked it, end quote. Or they might outright say that what happened, that what they did, never happened, as a way to deflect responsibility, to blame you, to evade any accountability. An example of betrayal would be cheating and not taking responsibility, being cruel to or about you in front of their friends, or stealing or taking things without your permission or consent. So my name is Laura Schultz. I'm the director of the Violence Awareness and Response Program. This is a space here on campus that shares its location with the Women's Center. That's in CSU, Centennial Student Union 218. You can get in contact with me via email, we can talk on the phone, we can meet on Zoom, and soon we'll be able to meet again in person. I meet with students one-on-one who've experienced the things that we've learned about here today, as well as different forms of sexual violence. When someone touches you in a way that you have not consented to, that you're not okay with, that you were unable to consent to. If you have any questions about the program, about what I do, you can call me at 507-389-5127, or you can email me at my name, Laura, Laura, .schultz, schultz, -1 at mnsu.edu. If you have any questions, or if a friend or a family member is going through something like this, I want you to know that I can be a resource for you, and there are many other resources. in our campus and in our community that I can tell you more about.
The Minnesota State SAAC, the Minnesota State Violence Awareness and Response Program, and the One Love Foundation are committed to educating everyone on the signs of an unhealthy relationship. If you or someone you know have experienced these signs or other unhealthy signs, please reach out to the multitude of resources available.